the world and lays around, but the day job gets in our way. The day job gets in our way. The day job gets in our way. I'd take my time, I'd look around, I'd spend more time in play. I'd change my clothes and change my mind, but the day job gets in our way. 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 I write another song to tell you that I love you, shake my cares away. Stay out all night and get up late, however I feel each day. I'd see more friends and travel more, stay where I want to stay. I'd see the world and laze around, but the day job gets in our way. 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 The day job gets in our way.
Okay, so we're backstage here at the Star and Garter with Erin from Nervous Twitch, who is playing first tonight, yeah? So you've just released an album, is that right? Yeah. I believe it's called The Day Job Gets in the Way. Tell us, does the day job get in the way?
Yeah, I suppose try not to let it get in the way.
Yeah. And what have you been doing recently to promote the new album?
Okay, so the album was out 31st of October, so we did like a tour to promote that towards the end of last year, and then we've sort of been, I wouldn't really call it a tour, but been promoting it, playing gigs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we played, I'll wrap my brains out where we played. So we went up to Scotland, we played Edinburgh, Glasgow, and then we played in Stockton as well, and then we went down south, played in London, Minehead, with Newcastle, Birkenhead, so quite a few places.
You've been playing a lot, yeah. And I think next up you've got some punk stuff going on, the what was it called, Part-Time Punks in Leeds, yeah.
So Part-Time Punks we put on ourselves.
Right,
Yeah. So that's in June. It's an all-dayer that we put on, and we open up, and then we have 7 bands that we think are awesome. So it's a day we curate.
And you're getting loads of bands there. Your album was rated in Louder Than War's 100 top albums last year. How did that feel to be given that recognition?
Yeah, it was pretty chuffed really, because I think we got above like what's the name now? Quite a few, like Lily Allen, people like that. So I was quite excited. Yeah. But no, it's nice just to get any sort of recognition. To me, if I release an album and one person buys it and they think it's fantastic, like, I'm happy. So when you get things like that, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
And so this new album, what does it mean to you? You know, what are kind of the songs about? What does it express about you as a band, as a person?
I suppose there's sort of 2 sides to the answer, I suppose. So as a band, I feel like we came together and really well to like write and record it, and we feel like we produced our best stuff. I know that's a bit of a cliche and everyone kind of says that when they release things, but I just feel like we kind of put an extra bit of heart and soul into it, so it's great. just feel ultra confident with every track. I was so pleased with how it is. Sound engineer, we saw him yesterday and he said the same thing, so it's got that vibe to me. I even think, because I do all the artwork too, I even think just using, I'm normally quite a black and white person, so even just using like the pink as the colour is a bit of a sign of something different, and so there's kind of that feel to it. But I suppose the theme, musically, lyrically, we don't claim to like break the mold too much. We're kind of into our classic punk, so the Ramones, Blondie, Buzzcocks, Undertones, that sort of thing. A bit of post-punk as well, I suppose. So we kind of like to explore our sound and how we tie, I suppose, 77 punk, a bit of post-punk, a bit of C86 indie. We kind of try and tie all that together. So musically, that sort of thing.
A real fusion.
Yeah.
Like loads of different styles, but all that kind of alternative punk underground feeling to it. Yeah. Now you had a little letter arrive to you, did you not?
Yeah.
Do you want? Which was a part of a book. So have you replied, or what's going on with that? So a little bit of background. So there's this guy, what's his name? P. Oh, I've forgotten it now. Hang on. DPD Pit.
Oh,
yeah. Let's get his D&D Philpott. Sorry, it took me a moment there to get his name up. Who wrote a letter to you?
Do you mean the book that I was in, or the letter that we had?
Well, there was a book and a letter and something. So I'm not quite.
Do you know more than me?
I don't know. Are they? You tell me.
Okay, so I wrote a letter to D&D Philpott for his book about indie musicians, like letters to artists. So I wrote a letter. He wrote to me, and I wrote a response letter containing our lyrics and a bit of humour and stuff. So but I don't know if this is connected, but we got a letter posted to us at a gig in Stockton.
Oh, right, okay. Well, apart from the D&D Philpott, which actually that was awesome, and the fact that you're featured in that book, and that's on release now, and anyone can tell us about your other letter. You're mysterious.
Yeah, it was really mysterious. It's probably one of the coolest and weirdest things that's happened, but we played a gig like our last gig of last year, and someone was just walking around saying, "Can I speak to Nervous Twitch?" Like, holding like an envelope, and I thought, oh, is it like our pay, and like why are you paying us as soon as we turn up? I was a bit confused, and they were like, "A letter came for you," and we were like, "What?" So just think I've never received a letter, but no, the letter, and it was addressed to Nervous Twitch playing at this venue on such and such a date, and in it was like a fan mail, I suppose, and someone just said how much they were a fan of us, and then asked if we could write them a letter back, and then they'd included a playing card. So I'm presuming they send the whole pack out to other people, I don't know, other bands, asked us to sign this thing and send it back to us.
Card.
Yeah. So and I haven't been well over the sort of Christmas period, so I wanted to wait till I was better, because I wanted to kind of do something cool with it. So I've not replied yet. If you
okay, so if you're watching, you're going to get a reply to that letter. So what's coming up next for you guys now?
So I think our next show, we've got a few in Leeds. We're playing an all-dayer led by X-Ray Cat from X-Ray Cat Trio, Nico. And it's called X-Ray Rumble. So that's like a free all-dayer for, like, I suppose, sort of punk, garage, rockabilly, psychobilly, that sort of thing. And we've got a couple of other lead shows and local shows too, and then our own part-time punks as well. And then we have a few other gigs around the country in the pipeline coming up.
Brilliant.
So.
And the new album is available on Bandcamp, Spotify.
All the usual streaming places. You can buy it from Bandcamp. You can buy it from Spin Out Nuggets, which is our label, the site. CD, vinyl, download. Yeah,
so plenty of physical and lots of lovely merch as well, pin badges and T-shirts.
Recently acquired a badge maker, so I've started making loads of my own badges, so they will all be at some point on our Bandcamp as well. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, have a great gig tonight, and thanks for chatting to us. Take care.